It's coming home. It's coming home. Whoever made that song need to be arrested because it's not coming home. And that song is just like a curse. Before every single tournament that England participate, it's always coming home and never came home. They don't have the facility for that.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Nope, they don't have the facility for that. Let's be honest. And I was one of the few people who thought that this time, because Gareth Southgate got some kind of big balls this time to drop Henderson, drop somebody like Marcus Rashford, big names, Kevin Phillips. He dropped all his friends that were causing so much problem in the team. He was selecting them because of loyalty. He wanted to be loyal to them because they perform good at certain games. So he wanted to keep them around. But at the end of the day, football is about today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. So by dropping them, I was thinking this time he might do something good. But it just shows that the problem wasn't Harry Maguire or Kevin Phillips or Rashford or Sancho. The problem was more than that. The coach. Even the fans at Wembley were booing. 1-0 they lost against Iceland. Only 9 days before the beginning of Euros. But hey, this is not even serious, right? Let's make it sure that you understand. This is a friendly game. It means nothing. Remember when Leo Messi and Argentina lost the first game in the World Cup, the last World Cup? They ended up by winning the World Cup, the whole tournament. Ivory Coast struggled at the beginning of AFCON last time. They ended up by winning the tournament. So friendlies, don't take it too seriously, but it just kind of tells you something is not right in that England team. It's always a problem with them. You know what I mean? So what do you think? How far do you see England go? Do you think it's coming home or you think it's over? Look at this. Southgate, last friendly game before Euro 2024 and in defeat. Next up, Serbia in group stage. Iceland 1, England 0 at Wembley. Wembley is cursed. The last 3 games, remember, against Brazil, they were lucky to draw the last minute. Against, what team again? Belgium. They were lucky to get a draw. Today they lost. When was the last time they won at Wembley Stadium? The stadium is cursed. Probably play your games at Stamford Bridge or something. You know what I mean? Because not even many people go to England games anymore. Nobody cares about the national team. It's coming home. It's a joke. Absolutely a joke. John Stones. Speak, brother, speak. So Stones came off. He was under a lot of pain, according to Gareth Southgate. So I don't think he's going to make it to Euros. Fingers crossed he's not injured badly. But the selection of John Stones even posed a lot of questions. Because the guy had been injured almost for the entire season. And every time he goes with England, he got injured again. In Manchester City, he doesn't play a lot because of the same injury. So why not give him the rest that he deserves? Forcing him to play games like this, you're going to end up by losing him for the entire tournament. So who's going to replace John Stones? We don't know. Tomori or Levi? I don't know. They're going to find somebody, or they might just force Harry Maguire to come back and play whenever he can. So it's not only about players, it's about the manager, it's about the strategy from the manager. It's about the guy doesn't have any charisma. He's so soft, this Southgate guy. He's very, very soft. He doesn't look like a proper manager that will really get on his players and push them to do something or win something. Always cool, calm, collected. You need a little bit of character in the national team because you don't have enough time with the team. You have like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a tournament together. You don't have time to develop anybody. You're not developing anybody. You're not waiting for anybody to improve because somebody else already did the job for you. Cole Palmer been trained by Chelsea. Harry Kane been trained by Bayern Munich. You don't need to train them. You don't need to teach them football. You just need to have that aura and charisma to win. The same team, if you give it to Thomas Tuchel or you give it to Jose Mourinho, they will win you titles. What a generation. A golden generation like this, if you can't get the best out of them, and then you are not a good coach. You're not a good manager. Because you don't really coach in the national team. You manage them. You don't coach. England, last 5 games. 2 losses, 2 draws, 1 win. Very, very poor for a team that has people like Saka, Bellingham, Kobe Mino, Cole Palmer, Harry Kane, Kai Walker. A team like this, no matter how many injuries you have or how many players you are missing, especially from that left-hand side. Luke Shaw, not there. Ben Chilwell, not there. But you can always adapt somebody. If you are a good manager, you can always find solutions. This Southgate need to go, and he need to go and manage Manchester United. We want to see this dead football every single week in the Premier League. Manchester United fans are going to kill you for saying that. England have lost their final match before a major tournament for the first time since 1968. Lord have mercy. That's long time ago. And they did it this time. Gareth Southgate is just breaking all kind of records. In the bad way, of course. Losing at home at Wembley, a final of Euros when you had better players, better quality. He decided to sit back because they scored 1 goal, early goal. Luke Shaw. That guy is not a good manager. You need some character in the national team, and England national team have 0 character. He understands players, he called them friends, he put arm around them. You don't have time to babysit anybody in the national team. Wake up, wake up. Look at the ratings here, or the score. Look, Gordon 7.2, 7.6 for Rice, 7.2 for Gueye, Mino 7.1. But Mino was at fault for the goal. If you look at it closely. Cole Palmer got 6.1, but he was the guy who was trying to create something. He was trying to make things happen. And that pass to Harry Kane, he put it on the silver platter. But Harry Kane decided not to score. What do you expect Cole Palmer to do more than that? They are all over the place. But it's not done yet, my friend. You might have a very, very bad game during like friendlies like this, and you go ahead and still win the tournament. But it's a worrying sign. It's a worrying sign. And Rooney came out to say tonight showed how important Harry Maguire is to this England team and how big a miss he is to the squad. That is questionable, because I don't think many English fans are gonna miss somebody like Harry Maguire. They don't really like him in a personal level, and people have some kind of mindset already. No matter how good he does, people will always point fingers and blame him for everything. But I think he always does good with his country. But I don't think Harry Maguire was the problem tonight. And for Jack Grealish people, they say, yeah, because of Jack Grealish, we didn't win today and we're not going to win Euros. Tottenham Hotspurs are going to say, because James Maddison is not there, that's the problem. So you can't really convince anybody. Somebody is going to complain about something. But the big problem here is the manager, because he's clueless.